Where is Vera?
Vera is coming.
You know, in that previous monastery, I saw a beautiful painting where Jesus as a child sitting in the lap of mother and doing a particular mudra.
В предыдущем храме мы видели, как Иисус, сидя на коленях Матери Марии, делает определенный жест, определенную мудру рукой.
And I wanted to show it to Ira and explain, but then I was told that in that monastery ladies are not allowed. Now also I saw the same mudra, but not in that beautiful way that a child sitting on the mother's lap and doing that mudra. It was just a simple picture, but the same mudra which I showed her.
И он хотел рассказать мне там, что означает эта мудра, но женщины в монастырь не пустили, поэтому мы не смогли поговорить. Тут он увидел опять этот же самый жест на иконе, но не в такой уже замечательном виде, как вот там, когда младенец сидит на коленях у матери и прикладывает руки в эту мудру.
Now, how the Orthodox Church could give this mudra to Jesus? It is so nice because it is a pure yoga mudra.
И как интересно, ортодоксальная церковь могла эту мудру вот Иисусу дать, потому что это чистая йоговская мудра.
The mudra is like this, see?
Вот такой жест.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
Like this it is.
Yes.
It is like this and it is like this.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, yes,
There?
yes.
So this means the duality in the outer world is okay, but the duality in the inwardness, in the inner being, has to be blocked.
Это означает, что двойственность во внешнем мире это нормально, но двойственность во внутреннем мире должна быть заблокирована.
This duality gives us all the functional value, all the our possibility of functioning well and performing well there in the world of duality outside, where there is a duality between the performer and the performed, and this performance is necessary for all development, discoveries, our comfort, convenience. This duality is okay. But when this duality goes inside, that is the beginning of our illusions and delusion, beginning of our pain and suffering, and all the ache, agony, all the mischief that is happening, and all the suffering that human beings are facing at every level, individual, family, society, nation, everything is because of the perpetuation of duality in the inner being. So that has to be blocked. That has to be blocked but the duality outside is okay. It is good for the protection and preservation of the body and its functioning. But the duality inside is something which is a horror, and that has to be blocked. That must not allowed to be perpetuated by taking example from outside. Outside duality, why not here? So outside there is a duality between me and my car, but there should be duality between me and my sin, and therefore I must overcome the sin by doing some prayers, by doing some practice. This is an illusion. That is to be blocked. That is why when this priest just now that said, what about your concept of sin? What do you talk about sin? I said, it is not that I have sin or I have no sin. I is sin. Only then there is a freedom from both and I and sin. There is a mutation. There is a fusion. Otherwise, I continues, sin continues. More the sin, more the I struggling with the sin, battling with the sin. And who is struggling? It is the sin which is battling against sin. So in the name of battling against the sin, in the name of overcoming the sin, it is giving continuity to sin. It is complicating the sin, running into all kinds of guilt and gullibility. And that is, of course, very good for church business. But that is no way to respite, get a respite from the sin. See, this duality is the mechanism which sustains both sin and I. More the I, more the multiplication of sin, and more the multiplication of sin, more is the complication of the I. So this duality, that's why I told this priest, what do you say about sin? I said, it is not that I am a sinner or I am separate from sin, and I am sinner or not sinner. I is sin, and therefore the cancellation of I, the cross, is freedom from sin. When the I goes, the sin goes. And same thing with God. When I goes, God also goes. And when this division goes, this duality goes, that is the advent of divinity. That is divinity. That freedom from division is divinity. Otherwise, me is perpetuated under the banner of God. We cannot get rid of the God because we cannot get rid of the me. And because we cannot get rid of the God, we are multiplicating God and making God as a garbage of our meanness. The God is the garbage of the me. And me goes, the garbage goes. And the goodness begins. Okay.
Потом переведем по
I'm
дороге.
sorry.
Guruji, I will translate, by the way, because everybody should take food, not only
Okay.
not only spiritual food.